I think you know the answer to this, right? The answer is to, and this is really hard. So I have deep empathy. It's like one of those like super simple but not easy answers, which is you've got to take, if you want to solve this problem, what I noticed for myself was that I had to create at least enough space. So even if it was like 2 or 3 hours a week, scheduled first thing in the morning, like first thing Monday morning. In fact, isn't this interesting? This is proactive work right now, and it's 7:45 Monday morning because I'm like, I'm going to get all this. This is the stuff I love, right? I love, and I'm going to get this all done before I get buried in the, all the reactive providing service stuff. It's this. This is proactive, deep value work for me right now. I'm sending these kind of videos to people like you, and I love it, right? So this is the answer for me. Now, the first thing on that list of what you could do when you're fresh Monday morning could be to just take a little bit of time to work you've heard this before, Richard. You're so, like most of us, right? We get so busy working in the business, we never take time to work on it. What if you just set aside 3 hours a week, Monday morning or Thursday afternoon, go to a quiet place and think about, here's what I would think about. What are the things on your list that are taking a lot of time that you do not enjoy? Because here's the crazy part about this. That proactive stuff is high value, and it's probably something you can't outsource that. So that leads me to believe we've got to find time somewhere else. And the good news is that time, I bet you love the proactive stuff. I bet it's really high value for you, and I bet you love it. The good news is there's a bunch of stuff you're doing right now that you don't love. I'm sure of it. Make a list of that. I call it a stop doing list. I know I stole that from somebody, Dan Sullivan or somebody smart, right? Make a stop doing list. Put it in a spreadsheet, all the tasks that you don't like doing. Just put all the tasks that you don't like doing. One column. The next column over, rank them 1 to 10 in terms of the amount of energy they drain from you. So 10 would be like really draining. Rank that column based on so that the most draining things are on top. Just pick the thing on the top and use your Monday morning time, your strategy time, whatever that is, to figure out how to get rid of that one thing and go through this process. Delete it and really push the edges of what you can delete. At first, you're going to be like, there's no way this can be deleted. And it might be true, but give yourself a half an hour to just be like, what if I deleted it? What would happen? Pretend like it's deleted and see what would happen. Like, imagine clients no longer getting quarterly performance reports. Oh, they would go crazy. Well, I deleted that and nobody cared. I changed my ADV to say performance reports available on demand, and nobody ever asked for them. It was amazing to me. So anyway, delete. Next is automate. Could you automate some of that stuff? And then could you delegate? And to delegate, it's pretty simple, not to be confused with easy. Just record what you're doing now. Screen record it. Here's this task. Here's what I do. Record it. Give it instructions to it. Do that like 3 or 4 times. Give those 3 or 4 videos to a virtual VA. There's all sorts of agencies where you can hire somebody. And if the person they get you doesn't work, you can say, let's try somebody else. Give somebody those 3 to 5 videos. Ask them to write up a process for that thing. Basically, you're asking somebody else to write the job description, because I bet you're not very good at that, because you're really good at client-facing activities. They write the job description. And then you say, will you follow that job description for a couple of times? Tweak it. Like, get this really dialed so we can hand it to somebody. Then say to the same agency, hey, that VA was awesome at helping me write the job description. Do you have one that would be good at implementing it for me? Then go back to that original VA and take the next item on your list. It's simple, not easy, but I promise you it works. And I promise you it's worth it. It's like a garden. You just have to keep tending it, right? I gave up so many times on this, and now it really, really works. And there's so many things that I don't even think about anymore so that I can be proactive.